Hey guys, this is our first video for a garage review. Many great things we can do in a garage, but most importantly, hookah. Today we're smoking Starbuzz Lemon Tea in our first garage review. Cannot go bad with lemon tea. I've seen some reviews on YouTube, it's very lemony, but you don't get the tea. This is the best tasting shisha that we have. It's a crowd favorite. All of our friends love it. I cannot praise it high enough.
We can get 10 people around a bowl of lemon tea. Yeah, we can go to conventions and get 35 people and put this in all, 6 or 7 of their hookahs, and it just takes right off. I'm not trying to sell Starbuzz Lemon Tea here, but it's just amazing. It's that good. You should definitely try it, even if you only buy 100 grams of it, or even buy the 50-gram versions of it on Hookah-shisha. But the main thing is, we're looking at this particular bowl, and like we said, the name of it is the Ultimate Combo Bowl. What's really neat, it has what they call a wind cover. This thing's really, really cool. You can use it to do a lot of things. Protect it from the wind, and I will tell you what else it can do later. First, we're going to go ahead and pack a bowl, because our first thing that we saw on the reviews, giving it a bad review, is that it sticks to this grate here. This grate here is amazing. Yeah, like I said, this is a 2-year-old bowl, so this grate has gotten some use. We definitely need to get a new one.
Yeah, ignore the rust. It just comes with the use.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and pack this bowl. I'm going to show you how
Shisha.
It's not going to stick to the crate. The crate. What's really, really neat about this bowl is that it has very good Shisha management when you're trying to, get your bang for your buck. Meaning that it doesn't take a whole bunch of Shisha to put in these bowls. It doesn't have much depth to the bowl. It's more wide than a normal bowl, like say one of these guys that uses foil. See how deep that is compared to that? It's more wider, which makes the idea of coal rotation a lot better than you would with a straight aluminum foil.
And also, you more evenly heat the shisha. You don't have to worry about, well, okay, now the top layer is fine, but the bottom hasn't been heated at all. Notice that we don't use our fingers with the shisha. Some recommend that's an absolute must. We don't like getting sticky. There you go.
Alright, so when it comes to packing these bowls, you put in a certain amount that'll maybe look full, but you're going to pack it down a little bit. Not enough to where you can't smoke through it, get hard pulls, but your number one trick when packing an Ultimate Combo Bowl is to spread it out evenly.
Notice that moving but not packing.
Yes, you don't want to press down. Now the secret trick to this very hard bowl apparently to use is use the poker on any of your tongs that you get. They come free and they cost 95 cents. One thing you want to do is take the poker and slide it across the top of the bowl. You see how I'm hitting shisha here? If I'm hitting this, that means it's going to hit the grate whenever you put heat onto it. So what you want to do is any shisha that you're hitting, you're just going to want to lightly tap that down. Just like that. You can actually get a view from the very 90-degree angle on it. You can actually see shisha that's rising above the bowl. You just want to keep doing this. It only takes a couple of seconds. Push that down, push that down. Push this down, push that little bastard down. There you go. And you're done. Where's the crate? There it is. We're going to prove to you that it does not stick to the crate. I keep saying crate. The grate.
It's all good. And if the proof is wrong, we'll just redo this.
Yeah. See that? There's nothing on there. Proof. We're going to put that right, bam, on there. Now we're going to go up and light up some coals. Alright.
Notice we have not yet pulled, and the coals are not correctly placed just yet.
The best way to start off one of these bowls is give that 3/4 of an inch separation between coals on opposite sides. Very simple to do. And another thing you want to do is we call this wind cover that most people call it. We call this the oven because this allows us to control the amount of heat that is applied to the shisha here in the bowl. When it's open, obviously, you're going to have a cooler pool in here.
Yeah, because the holes are so large in the foil grate, or the, it's not foil, but the metal grate, it allows in a lot of air. So if the wind cover or oven is not closed on it, you're going to get a lot of cool air going through your hookah as well. To get a faster starting bowl, just close the oven about 3/4 of the way, or just about half. And there's many complaints on the website about it not latching down or not fitting exactly over the bowl. Don't really much need to worry about that in the first place. If your bowl is, if the wind cover is all the way down, you're going to burn the hell out of your shisha. Now, if you clamped it down with the locking mechanism, you now have to manage to unlock this thing with your tongs. That's just a headache waiting to happen. It's like playing Mega Man. Frustrating.
Which is really confusing because there was some reviews on there saying, well, the wind cover's down and it's really hard to open because it's so hot. Use a medium between heat. Tongs. You don't want to burn your fingers. Do you? I didn't think so. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and then. And also, when you buy a brand new combo bowl, I just did, me and my girlfriend did, it's going to take a while for it to get some wear and tear on it where it actually sit at certain heights, like it is now, instead of falling back and forth, falling straight down. You wanna, that's good enough. We're gonna go ahead and start pulling. Get this thing started here. Ah, lemon tea.
Do know, I'm also pulling on it, so it's not all his effort. Notice how it doesn't start up immediately like some of the reviews you see. It's going to be a progression.
And by progression, we're talking about 30 seconds. If you're on a time frame to start getting a bowl to get started, you shouldn't probably be smoking because you know this shit takes about 30 minutes or to an hour. It depends on how good you are.
Also, if you don't hear our hookah very much, we're also using Hookah-shisha's Heba diffuser. Using the large, small inside the large. And it's just quiet as hell. We very much recommend it. Assuming you don't care for the noise. For us, it was our... we're in a garage, so our driveway is slanted, therefore our garage is slightly slanted. And any kind of vibration was moving the hookah.
It tastes amazing. You see how we have I went ahead and put the oven, as we call it, all the way down, so we get that maximum amount of heat rotating around inside to get directly application to the shisha. As you can see down here, we got smoke coming, and here, you probably see me. I finally have smoke. It took what, 45 seconds to get that going. Now you're good to go. That was amazing. I don't know about you guys. Lemon tea. Do it. Do it hard. Alright. We're going to jump ahead for coal rotation now. Doesn't need it just quite yet. Use your tongs and lift. Using the lip. Lift it up. Open it up. The best way to rotate on this bowl is to constantly remove counterclockwise, or just clockwise. Once you got these two sides heated up, you want to get the other two heated up also. And now that you got that first rotation out of the way, you just want to go ahead and put it 3/4 way down. That gives it some cool air coming in from the outside, and you got a really good amount of heat going out to your shisha. That's good stuff. Alright. So now we're going to go back to the idea of some of the reviews saying that it sticks to the grate. Because if it's going to stick to the grate, it would have stuck to it by now. I'll even show you again later. We'll go ahead and take off these coals. Let's get some of the shisha out of the way in here in this ashtray.
Yeah, kind of smoked a couple bowls out here tonight already, so.
So I'm going to go ahead and lift this. Lift it. Oh, there. It sounds empty to me. Look at that. Completely clear. And look at the shisha. Started to roast over here. Just fine. It's just started, so we're looking really good here. Proof. There is no sticking to the grate. Proper heat pack or proper shisha packing in the bowl is key. And using that sliding method does wonders for your bowl, because no one wants hard shit. They want a good bowl through and through, all the way. So we'll go and put it back on the original spots that we had, and we'll close it. Now, like earlier, my friend was saying that this bowl has another feature of the latch that you can use to keep the wind cover down. As for residential use, you're not going to be using that, because you have wind inside your garage or wherever you smoke. Turn it off. Because last time I checked, there isn't wind inside of a house unless you're. I'm just gonna not say anything on that. You're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna really need to use this latch. So we just keep it down, out of the way. I understand most people have been using foil on this, but when you use this, it really doesn't need foil. It comes with a grate. It's just perfect. Trust me, it's perfect.
Foil doesn't fit on there very well, and even though you could choose your own size of holes, it's not a very effective way of using this bowl. You would much better be off using another type of bowl, the kind that came with this hookah, in fact. If you use foil on this, you're wasting your time and anyone else who's smoking with you's time. With proper coal rotation, shisha placement, and oven management, this hookah and this bowl produce amazing smoke and amazing flavor.
And when it comes to coal rotation, you're looking at, I mean, if you're doing it right, you're looking at maybe in between each coal rotation, you're looking at, 7 to 10 minutes, if not longer. It just depends on how much shisha you have in there. Now, if you have Starbuzz Rose, that will never die. That shisha will never stop giving flavor, ever.
Burn the shit out of it.
We've smoked that thing for an hour and 30 minutes, one bowl, and it's gone through 2 sets of coals. It's crazy. It's an amazing flavor. You should try that also. But all in all, like I said, I'll prove it to you again. There's no sticking to the grate. It all comes back down to proper bowl packing and using the oven properly. You can control all your heat. It's just like turning a knob on a stove. Turning all the way up to high, down to low. And so when you're thinking about purchasing an Ultimate Combo Bowl, it's a really, really good purchase. It really is. Like I said, this bowl here is 2 years old, and we have no complaints about it. Yep. And it just seems that some of the reviews that are on Hookah-shisha's website are a little bit uninformed. And
I mean, don't get us wrong. A lot of the reviews were good, and they were informed by decent hookah smokers. There was just enough to make us rage of bad comments about how, oh, you'll use this bowl one time and gave up on it. The bowl took some getting used to. It wasn't something we immediately put on, had instant success, but it wasn't long after. We bought this bowl originally as a replacement in an emergency, and had to have our shisha, goddammit. Probably edit out cussing or anything, I don't know.
Nah, it's good.
Never done anything on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube can eat it.
Yeah.
It's probably not going on YouTube.
Probably not.
No. Probably going on Hookah-shisha.
Yeah,
I think they're we're promoting their product unintentionally.
That's true. Well, either way, we can cut out.
Other than that, the Ultimate Combo Bowl, if you use proper methods on packing it and using heat generation, using the oven or wind cover, as you might say, you can obtain epic smoke. As you can see down here, look at the chamber, man. Thick white.
Stem is just barely visible until you hit on it really heavy.
And you can see just the plumes of smoke that come out of my mouth.
I mean, we're filling up the garage.
Look at that. Perfect.